to what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of TED Talk. Taj Education Rally here, and we are going to talk about I'm going to explain a TED Talk, and I'm going to give a review on what I understand from it. So today topic is about Take Back Your City with Paint by Edi Rama. So I'm gonna be explaining what I understood from the TED Talk, and also if you guys want to check out the original link, I've pasted the original video. I've pasted the original link in the description, and you can just click it there, and you'll see. So now let's get started. I'm gonna explain from what I know and from what I understand also. First of all, in the TED Talk, her my opinion is that her TED Talk really inspired me. It, sorry, I was meaning his TED Talk. Sorry, his TED Talk really inspires me about how something as simple as color can completely change a place and even change the way people feel and act. So let's call Eddie was a mayor of Tirana. I don't know how to pronounce this. And yeah, so the capital. Oh yeah, the capital city of Albania. Yeah. So when he started his job, the city was not good condition. The buildings were gray, the streets were dirty, and people had lost their connection with their city. Everything looked lifeless. So instead of complaining for money from the government, he decided to take it into his own. So he started something small but meaningful. Paint. That's right, paint. He and his small team began painting the old gray buildings in bright, beautiful colors like orange, green, yellow, and red, or neon colors. You see that? At first, people didn't walk past and they ignored it. Some thought it was just a decoration or a waste of time, but soon they started to notice something changed inside themselves. The bright colors made them feel happier, more hopeful, and more connected to their city again. And he explained how people behavior also started to change when the buildings become or people began taking care of streets, and homes, and they stopped throwing garbage everywhere and started slowly became more alive. Even the crime rate went down, and people began, paying their taxes because they saw that their money was being used to make their city beautiful. See? So what I really liked about this TED Talk is how Eddie, showed the real change can start with small. Many people think you need a lot of money or big plans to make a difference, but he proved that creativity and passion can be more powerful. And his ideas of using art and color wasn't just about making things look nice, it was about bringing hope and pride back to people's hearts. I also liked, how Eddie talked about leadership. Okay, so he didn't sit in an office giving orders. He went out and that made people believe. He made them see that their city was worth caring for. And to me, it's doing something positive that makes people feel like they're part of something bigger. And this talk made me think it can change our lives too. And when our surroundings are dull and life, we start to feel the same way inside. But when we see real beauty, real nature, we start to feel more positive and motivated. And it's amazing how painting a wall or adding color can actually make people treat their city and each fact. So Eddie started that change starts with one simple step, and you don't have to be rich or powerful to make a. All you need is creative ideas and the courage to start. And his talk made me, his talk gave me, a new way of thinking that even small actions can create big wave of hope. So I really enjoyed watching this TED talk because it was full of, energy, creativity, and love for the community. It showed me that even when things were seem hopeless, there's always a way to bring light back. And sometimes all it takes and some paint to make the world a beautiful planet. That's right. This is what I learned from this is from what I learned from what I understand from the TED Talk review. Yeah, you can watch it again. As I said, I've pasted in the description. So yeah, I'm gonna see you next time in the next episode.